Welcome back to 30 Days. That time again for day number 24 today. Twisted Meadows, Xyligan versus, Titon here on the Twisted Meadows, as I already said. We have Titon coming out as the Night Elf and Xyligan right on top of him, spawning as the human. And look at this. Here on Twisted Meadows, they are only one spawn away from one another. That is very, very, very close right off the bat. Normally you'd think they'd spawn across from the map from one another, but in this case, well, what can you really say about that, to be quite honest? It did not happen, regardless. And so, we're on our way. We have Xyligan already building out his altar, obviously, and we don't have an altar on the other side. Well, the altar is an Ancient of War. No altar being built. It looks like we're going to have a delayed, it looks like we're going to have a Titan is going for either delayed altar or a tavern hero. We'll have to see which one it's going to go for. But if not, he's probably going to send a wisp towards that tavern very, very shortly. As he's got his Tree of Life coming up in his first Moonwell as well. And as soon as this Ancient of War is up, he is most likely he's going to get his archer out and then get a hero from the tavern. On the other side, though. No, wait, no, there's the altar. A little bit late, but what can you do? As on the other side, we have a Archmage coming out. Archmage being built now, as the farms and the peasants are getting underway for Xyligan, as he's happily getting his ore out, and he's building his first footman already just to help tank with that, help get that damage, additional damage for that Archmage. Let's see whether or not this altar is almost done. No, not just yet. It's still possible that he will go for a tavern, though. So sending out a wisp. There we go. There's a archer going towards the tavern. What are we going to have?
The player's forces are under attack.
It is going to be a... No, we'll keep our eyes on him for now.
I stand ready.
As he's waiting for his altar to be ready so he can buy.
Your building is complete.
It is going to be either a very late hero or not. He's not just. Very curious. He hasn't gotten his hero up just yet.
Your building is complete.
He's not even building anything at the moment. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be a alchemist. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first for me ever. An alchemist. I have never ever actually done anything with an alchemist before, and actually, in all honesty, I have no idea what it can do. Alchemic rage and all that. I have heard the stories from long, long ago, but the chemical rage is actually building up. He is getting forward into it again. And he's got himself a close attack already. On the other side, though, we have the Archmage already coming forward. He's got himself a level 2 already. He got himself double water elementals, and it's starting to creep. But it will be interesting to keep our eyes on towards the Alchemist and see how long he can keep that a secret. He's almost already on level 2 on that particular hero. We got more Moonwells coming out, as well as the Agent of War is keeps on tanking it. The Alchemist is about to level up as he gets stunned. As he goes for his level. Hasn't bought his upgrade just yet. We're about to find out what he's going to go for. Chemical Rage once again. As, he's getting healed quite nicely by this Shadow Troll boost that he's managed to get. And he's already almost on level 3 already with that Alchemist. He's a little bit low. He'll need to watch out. On the other side, we don't have any T2 coming up just yet. More militias being sent out. A lot of militias being sent around the map. As this Archmage is just looking for all these wisps, trying to find them out, and looking around, see what he can find. But still, we have this Alchemist going around. He's got himself Greater Healing Potion. He's got himself Gauntlet of Ogre Strength. He will be fine for the meanwhile. He's got himself a Tree of Ages, though. He's going for a T2 already. And expect those Dryads to be coming out very, very soon as well. Towers being built now just to build in the base. This Alchemist is going around. Now, at this point, Xyligan has to start wondering, okay, where's the hero from Titan? Because if he would have gone any other hero, any of the standard heroes of the Night Elf, he would have he would have start harassing the Archmage by now. But it hasn't happened yet. He's got himself a boost of speed, though, and let's see where he's headed off to. see whether or not what he's going to do with that, with his
Our
alchemy.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Good call though, healing himself up the. We got himself towers being built at the top. So we already have our first expansion possibly coming out by Xyligan. Very, very soon already. And his Archmage's on level 3, almost level 4. He's got himself a Ring of Regeneration. Nice. And as well, Bones Chimes.
Let the killing begin.
Nice, 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 nice. As the Alchemist gets more and more units from the mercenary camp. More and more troll, berserkers, and other healing guys. But he's still on level 3. But he's got his multiplier already. He's got himself a 3 times multiplier. That's significant. Strength times 3, as well as this cause of attack. So that's an additional bonus right there as well. Boots of speed and all that. Ooh, and he's scouting out. And he's about to, and Xyligan is about to find out that we've got an alchemist. And the real question for him is whether or not, this is an alchemist. How the hell am I going to counter that? Because that's a hero you rarely see on the map. So we have got ourselves a chemical rage coming out. He's chasing after the chasing after the Archmage. The Archmage is getting ganked as he's trying to get in there. He's got his chemical rage going out. He's still going after that. He's really, really quick. He's trying to get that Archmage down. He's moving in. He's almost down. Ooh, he's close. He's close. He's close. As the Alchemist's chemical rage runs off. Needs to watch out. As
Your building is
his Archmage managed to go away, and we got ourselves a Pandaren Brewmaster now as well from Titan. A complete Tavern Hero build.
Your building is complete.
As the Fire Breath from the Panda, no, as the him and the Alchemist run each other and walk each other in the way. It's a bit of a shame there. This peasant is going to go down, but now we have a full Tavern build from Titan. This is something you don't see every single day, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very, very curious build. Xyligan, meanwhile, his Archmage is low on health as well as mana, as his base gets raided by Titan. Even though he's got himself, he only has T1 as well. As the archers need to fall back, and it's a daytime. Chemical Rage! Here we go, after the Archmage. There we go. Ooh, so close, so close. Oh, he needs something to slow that Archmage down. He's got himself a Boots of Speed, but he's so low. Oh, nicely done. Straight in towards the expansion base. He's got himself a Town Hall coming up, and he's going to TP back. I just heard something awesome. I just heard something absolutely awesome. I think I just heard a, we got ourselves Hunters of Hall and Ancients of Lore, so Dryads will be coming out. Double Ancients of Lore even. But I think I heard Sappers. Did I hear that correctly then? The Pandaren Brewmaster's in a little bit of trouble. We should survive this for now, but we'll have to see. Is that the Alchemist is coming out. Oh, it's a Zeppelin. Ooh, look at his micro. This is the micro here from Xyligan. He's going to make sure that his Archmage will not die towards the Alchemist. Ooh, he's on Alchemic Rage though. But he's slowed down, so he's trying to get away. Slowed down by the Mud Golem. So he got himself brilliant aura as well as that Vampiric aura. That Vampiric aura from the Scourge Bones, the Bone Chimes, just helps so much. Very, very nice addition towards his forces there. Meanwhile, though, we have the Ancients of Lore coming back up as the Alchemist is quickly going back to get this health back up. With these Moonwells. His water elemental is actually coming in to say hello. But it should be the Dryad. Should be Ancient of the Wind. Yeah, we have Dryad. So does he have actually Abolish Magic on him? Don't know for the moment. But he's getting himself an Ancient of the Wind as well.
Done.
So we could be looking at Chimeras, perhaps. We'll have to see. But he's getting himself a Tree of Eternity as well. And the other side, we finally have a T2 coming out now for. From Xyligan himself. He's going for a blacksmith and a lumber mill, so expect those as the Tree of Life expansion here from Titan is being harassed. This is going to be difficult for Xyligan to kill, as he does manage to take it down. As, we have the Archmage with invulnerability, and he's going to TP out. His job here is done. And there we go. He's going back home as Titan has to scratch himself behind the ear and start wondering, okay, I just lost my first expansion. That was a very big loss. And it does look like my enemy is starting to learn how to counter the Alchemist. That Alchemist is very, very quick, but with that Mud Golem in tow, we'll be able to slow him down, especially right there. That is going to be the primary target right there. Trying to kill that Mud Golem is going to be important. So this stage, you'd think that no, well, maybe a Blood Mage or a Dark Ranger. Well, probably maybe we can expect a Blood Mage later on from Titan, just to round off his build. And we have ourselves Hippogriffs. So Hippogriffs are being built by the Ancients of the Wind, and we have Abolished Magic. There we go. And then it's trained up, and more Dryads are now coming out. As Titan is continuing to creep, and he's got himself his Dryads out on the map. He's going after the Yoga Warriors, and he will have a level 4 Alchemist very, very shortly, and a level 2 Pandarum Brewmaster as well. So the Abbreviation and Fire Breath and combo. There we go. That's the Pandarum Brewmaster up, and the Chemical Rage is now coming out from the Alchemist. And he will continue to level up. Very nice. There we go. Level 4. So we have more and more units being taken off from the mercenary camp. My apologies. As the Alchemist is actually looking to engage. Ooh, that Zeppelin. What's in there? Shadow Patrol and 2 Mud Golems. Although we have to be dropped off in the back of the base. And so we have ourselves Arcane Ascentums. So expect those. Expect those sorceresses to come up just to slow down whatever they can, and those priests maybe to heal up. But he's only going for a single one at the moment. Blacksmith being built as well, but we have this engagement going on. The Arcane Vault is being primed as the Alchemist does see the Arcane Santum, and he's decided to attack the barracks instead. Ooh, as we do have to slow going on here. The Brewmaster is in some trouble.
Your building is complete.
As, these Dryads from Titan are not really surviving very long. The Brewmaster is still low. Needs to watch out. What does he have? He's being healed, so that's fine for him. But he'll be able to run away. Archmage's already on level 5. That is significant. And he's got acid bombed as well by the Alchemist. He's getting himself nuked fairly heavily. But he needs to get an Alchemic Rage up. He needs to watch out. There we go. Starts attacking the Archmage. Will he be able to take him down? Alchemic Rage. No, not just yet. Abbreviation, perhaps? No, it's not going to happen because the Archmage is being pushed towards the corner. Alchemic Rage comes out. Alchemic Rage comes out. He's in a chase. Oh, the Archmage is so low. Can he get him? Can he get him? Can he get him? Can he get him? It does look like he will. It does look like he will. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, he gets blocked off so nicely by these peasants. Such awesome micro as he TP's out of there. Oh, that Alchemist must be pissed. Great micro by the peasants. Blocking up the Alchemist, making sure he cannot get to the Archmage. That would have been a huge, huge, huge loss if the Archmage went down there. It did not happen, sadly enough for him, sadly enough for Titan. But very nicely played. As this Brewmaster is so low, needs to watch out. And there's the Archmage again. Ooh, look at those water elementals. Those are strong. Alchemic, yeah, slowed again. He needs to get out of there. He needs to watch out. He doesn't need to spell. He needs to get Alchemic Rage. Survives. He goes home to live another day. And will go towards his Moonwells and heal up. Oh, and there's mana in these Moonwells everywhere. Very nice, very nice. As, we still finally do we have this expansion going on? Yes, we do. We have Titan going on for his expansion again. He did lose this the first time. But on the other side, we have Xyligan with his 2 workshops. Oh dear, workshops. He's got himself a shredder as well. Oh, there's so much potential here. So much potential from these workshops. I am extremely curious what he's going to do. Tanks would be awesome.
Research finished.
I'm, however, going to guess we're going to see flying machines versus hippogriffs. That would be so cool. Are we actually going to see that? Oh, that would be so awesome. Ooh, we have bears, druids of the claw now as well. When did he build? When did he build those? Ancient of Lore. But yeah, he's managed to get himself druids of the claw. And now it's even more in Xyligan interest to get those flying machines out. Just and make sure that they can bomb, because those roots of the claw won't be able to do squiggly anything towards anything that's in the air. That's going to be old dryads and perhaps some hippogriffs. But at this point, Titan could be in some trouble, even though he's continuing to creep up. These bears are going to do the brunt of the damage here. There we go. Alchemic Rage. Oh no, he's actually stunned. That's a bit of a shame. Brewmaster doesn't manage to level. But we have to keep an eye on this. Yo, we got mortar teams since even. What did he build with this? Yes, black. Oh, gunpowder upgrades. And we have ourselves Spellbreakers. Spellbreakers being built as well. Just to counter we have a castle. Ooh. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Fragmentation shard, so splash. And now the alchemist is almost on level 5. We'll have to keep an eye on towards the. Ooh, we have ourselves a Mountain King. I completely missed that. He's gotten that up for a while already. Level 2 as he's starting to creep up. So that Mountain King will very, very quickly he'll level up at this rate. As soon as he can take out the Ogre Magi, that is.
Job's done.
This is one fairly difficult creep camp, even though the Spellbreakers are holding up quite nicely. And he's spreading his damage all over. There we go. Finally, focusing his damage on towards the creeps. Take down his High Priest will do nicely as well. There we go. Level up and towards the Mountain King. He's got himself or Stormwind Horde. Nice. And Spell Shield. Very nice, very nice. As Xyligan has been very, very lucky with the upgrades so far. He's got himself a Stormhorn, as well as Spell Shield. That will help his units so much indeed. As on the other side of the map, we've got ourselves Fairy Dragons. Did you hear that?
Job's done.
That's the sound of very, very angry dwarves with cannons. Oh dear. Look at that. That's a water elemental. And that was the water elemental. But look at his force. He's got a couple of bears going around. As we do have more creeping going on down here. More Spellbreakers as this Mountain King is taking the damage. But at this time, Titan is not really... I don't think he's really sure what the hell he's going to do. He's got himself a Stormhorn now as well. A Lionhorn, my apologies. And Staff of Silence. And that's an AoE silence attack. That could be very, very handy versus these sorceresses. But he's got 3 mortar teams and 6 Spellbreakers. That is a significant army. 83 in food for Xyligan. And his Titan has 74. This is a massive army. Now, it does look like Xyligan is looking to make the kill. His water elementals are there. He's being devoted Arad, and the Moonwells are being primed. And now we'll have to see whether or not the Alchemist is going to TP back home. Manual of health on the Panda. He's going to TP home. We're going to have a battle here. There he is. As the Archmage's just the same thing. He's going to go home as well, just in time as well. He did manage to take out 2 or 3 Moonwells there, and these Moonwells are quickly being rebuilt. Just to make sure that they're ready to go. This is Fairy Dragon. Could use some healing. Come on, there's a Moonwell right there. Heal the Fairy Dragon. Oh, okay, then don't. We have a lot of Dryads here. Both sides using a lot of anti-magic buildings. As continues to build up with the continues to skill up with the Brewmaster. Where's the? We'll take a look at where the. Alchemist is down here. He's not even joining in towards the little creep party. No, he's on level 6. He's got himself the Staff of Silence. Which will be very, very useful. But he's really tanking his Brewmaster right now. We have another expansion coming out now from Xyligan, who's going for a 3rd one. We have a 3rd one as well now for Titan. As he's continuing to build Moonwells in as many places as he can.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, I'm quite unsure what I just saw. But Xyligan is looking to engage once again. He's going after the Ancient of the Lord. Look at all these Spellbreakers. With all these Sorcerers in tow, they'll be able to silence anything and slow anything that comes on the field. Oh, Mortars! But the Mortars are being attacked from behind. The Dryads are coming in as well as the Fairy Dragons. They need to take out the Mortars now. Here we go. The Spellbreakers is coming into to attack as the Alchemist is actually being damaged quite harshly. As the Staff of Silence does go off, and there's the Mortars coming all the way from the back of the lines, and they're bully pounding in towards these Dryads as much as they can. He needs to flank those Mortars as fast as he can. Oh, one of the Dryads is down. The splash was too much as the Fire Breath comes out once again. The Alchemic Rage is here. They're trying to go in towards the Spellbreakers. One Spellbreaker is going to go down. All of the siege weapons are still there. Fairy Dragon is now being pushed forward, trying to take down all these mortar teams. We have 2 mortar teams still alive. How long it is going to survive? Probably not for very long. The Bears are going in towards the Spellbreakers. This is it right here. The Bears coming in. The TP is coming down. As Titan is going to go home. Very, very nicely done. The Fairy Dragons are starting to engage whatever they can, but they need to watch out from these water elementals. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. He's back on the field, healing up back in the base. Although he could have moved him a little bit further just to heal up in the Moonwells, because now he's now his bears are very, very low. The Alchemic Rage from the Alchemist is still coming in. The Mana Flare has been engaged as well from the Fairy Dragon, making sure that nobody can use any magic, at least any enemy units. And there we go. Here's the Claw being healed back up. They're being rejuvenated right now, but that was a close call from both sides. It's, right now we have scrolls of healing being popped down as well, and they continue on with his Zeppelin, just to make sure the micro comes in just in time to remove anybody off the field. But that was close. That was close. Especially those mortar teams. They just absolutely rip those Dryads to shreds.
Have engaged the enemy.
Some of these Dryads are going after the 3rd expansion as the Alchemic Rage comes in, and he's going to take down this tower fairly quickly. It was actually meant to get an acid bomb off onto the peasants as well. Yeah, this is going to go down. There we go. Peasants are next.
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's take a look at the Archmage here. He's on level 5 as well. We have another engagement on the way. The Bear is right here trying to get in. We have a TP coming off. As the Alchemist is back on the field. The Spellbreakers are here as well. They're going to be able to take this Panda down at this rate. It's a good thing that he's skilled it up, or tanked it up very nicely, as we have these mortar teams in the back. He's doing massive amounts of damage towards the lines here. The Mountain King goes in against the Druids of the Claw. He needs to be quick, make sure that he can take these Druids down. And the mortar teams are still doing so much damage. The Alchemist is not doing anything, as he's stunned, I believe. But he's trying to get the Mountain King down. Oh no, the Mountain King gets out through the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin is low, the Zeppelin is low, the Zeppelin's low. Gonna get the Zeppelin out. No, the Zeppelin's dead. As all the units are being dropped down towards the ground. The Alchemist is now level 6. As the Mountain King does go down. As retreat back towards the base, towards the Moonwells, trying to heal up. But at what cost? Managed to take down the Mountain King. The Moonwells are here to heal. But now, Xyligan can go in and take down this Ancient of Lore. And we'll probably take it down before this Dryad is done. And that is lost gold and lumber right there. So the Archmage needs to watch out that he does not make a mistake. Oh, this Alchemist is in bad shape. He's going to go down. He's going to go down. The Alchemist is down. You should not have chased right in towards the center of those Spellbreakers there, buddy. Because now your Alchemist is dead, and your main hero is no longer on the field. And now Xyligan will just take your base and completely rip it to shreds, unless you can get towards the tavern in time. But I doubt he will be able to. And he doesn't have the gold to get his unit back up towards the field. These bears are all that stand in between. He just managed to take one of the Spellbreakers down as the Pantheran Brewmaster. Ooh, it goes in towards its level 6 ability. Splits up into 3. As he's going after the elementals, as they will do so much damage. Another Spellbreaker is down, and another Spellbreaker is going to go down. Nicely done with those with that Pantheran Brewmaster. As we have what the hell? Oh, he's being elemental by the wind version of the Pantheran Brewmaster. the Storm version. So they're actually ripping his lines to shreds. Wow, I'm impressed. As the ability will almost end, and they're going after the Immortal teams, and only one Spellbreaker is remaining, and it's a good thing they didn't go after the Water Elementals because they're strong beyond belief. But the Pandaren Brewmaster is now back on the map. When is that Alchemist getting back? He's nowhere near done. And he only has this Pandaren Brewmaster remaining. He needs to take out his Mortar team, making sure that they cannot take down the Elder Elders, even though the Elder Elders is still halfway there. Fire Breath comes out. Oh, it was too close. Mortar team does not go down, does not go to start, does not receive $200. Oh, and now we have these Mortar team, a new, fresh set of Mortar teams. Then they're going to take down his Elder of Elders, and this Alchemist is not going to get back on the field. It's definitely not going to back up in the field. And this Pandaren Brewmaster is low as well. He's probably going to go down at this rate. Needs to watch out. Drives comes in. One more shot should be enough. There we go. Pandaren Brewmaster goes down as the Mountain King kills him off. Both heroes are dead. Both heroes for Xyligan are dead. There's no way in hell he can get back from this. He has got no altar. He's got no buildings. He's got mortar teams everywhere pounding in towards his buildings. How he's not calling a good game is absolutely beyond me. Fairy Dragon tries to go in for his mana thingy. Does not work. There's this massive base up here for Xyligan. It continues to build these mortar teams, and they will continue to destroy the base of Titan. Where is Titan doing? What is he doing? He's even a shredder trying to take down a gold mine. Of all things, a shredder. And now he's going to take down this Tree of Eternity. And it does look like he's just going to send wisps randomly around the map, making sure that he cannot get revealed. Yeah, there we go. That's the Tree of Eternity down. And now all he has to do is take down the 2 Trees of Life, and that will be it. He's still trying to get back in the field with an Ancient of War, but it's just not going to happen. It is just not going to happen. He has no gold. He has no. I think he has just about enough gold to buy his Alchemist back. Yes, he did. He managed to get his Alchemist now back. Bought from the tavern.
The great outdoors.
With this gold mine, that was a saving grace, but I doubt he'll be able to get it back on. Pull this one back. That will be a very, very long shot if he manages to get it. And now we even have knights as well, but they're being TP'd back. Did he just turn that knight into gold? I think he did. Okay, so the Midas touch apparently for the Alchemist. As he managed to turn a knight into gold. And now he has 1,000 gold. And he gets a Brewmaster now. Ha! Curious. Ooh, the Brewmaster's gonna go down! The Brewmaster's gonna go down! He just got it back on the field and the Pandaren Brewmaster's down! No, not the Brewmaster! Oh, what a waste! What a waste! That is such a shame! That is such a shame! Get that Brewmaster back and suddenly, hello! The Spellbreakers come around with the mortar teams and just punish them into oblivion, grinds them towards a fine powder. That was just insanity. Titan, why don't you just call a good game? Because this is not going to go anywhere.
Our warriors have
dear
engaged
God,
the
man. And now he's just going to try and figure out where the Trees of Life are. Where's the Alchemist? Once again, Midas touch. Hey.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
This Alchemist is ridiculously strong right now. Seriously, he could just rip anything apart with Alchemic Rage. But wow. That level 6 ability is ridiculous. And I do have to say, this is an interesting hero to use. I can say that, yeah, here we go. Good game. No, good game? No, not good. The thing is, though, this is the very first time I've ever seen an Alchemist on the field in all of the casts I've done. And it's been an interesting hero, to say the least. As now, Titan is one Tree of Life away from being revealed. And I doubt that's going to take very long. So TP does come in.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's see where he went.
Our sacred
yeah, this
grove
bear.
is being desecrated.
Yeah, I was trying to attack the town hall. It wasn't enough. It definitely was not enough. And now we have siege engines as well. And again, the level 6 ability. And the TP comes in. And this is it right here. Yeah, that Pandaren Brewmaster is getting absolutely annihilated once again. That is ridiculous. And another level on a level 8 Archmage. Can you believe a level 8 Archmage? That is insanity. Absolute insanity. I wonder how much a cooldown is on that level 6 ability on the chemical ray on the alchemist. And he's gonna go back to the tavern and buy his brewmaster back.
Have engaged the enemy.
But as long as he can keep, as long as he can find units that are alone, then he can just take him down. Meanwhile, he still hasn't.
Your building is.
Xyligan still hasn't found his tree of life. This alchemist, well, has done some interesting play. Is he actually going to buy something? Yes, boots of speed. Yeah, good call. And potion of lesser invulnerability. But what are you going to do? There's no way you're going to win. As flying machines now being built. And there's and knights as well. And at this stage, it's just messing around for Xyligan, trying to build up as far as he can. And he's finally managed to find a tree of life. And that will mean that the Archmage is going to get revealed.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
And there we go. The tree of life is down.
Have engaged the enemy.
Good game being called by Titan, as he is going to be revealed with some of the strangest gameplay I have ever seen in Warcraft 3. Alchemist and a panda. No standard heroes there. Absolutely a complete tavern build. Extremely curious. It worked for a while, but Xyligan, yeah, managed to get the upper hand in the end with those mud golems and etc. And just taking down the Pandaren Brewmaster every single time he laid his eyes on it, and that was just great play from him. Meanwhile, though, this has been day number 24 for 30 days on Quad V with Xyligan versus Titan. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for day number 25. We have 6 more days to go, and then the 30 days is gone. There won't be any StarCraft 2 matches in the near future because, well, the beta has ended, sadly enough. So I won't be able to do anything with that for a little while. But as soon as the game actually comes out, I'll be able to finish off the actual broadcast and, well, finish off 30 days because I'd never leave anything unfinished. This has been Aspec here on Quad V. See you tomorrow, and good night.